Here with Leon Love, undefeated prospect from Mayweather Boxing Club, Mayweather Promotions, one of the best members of TMT. Right now we're going to do a quick little interview with him. So Leon Love, big fight coming up with Gabriel Rosado. A lot of people are saying it's a step up for you. Personally, we think it's actually going to be a step up for him. What is your thoughts on that?
I agree with you. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I've been boxing guys like Gabriel Rosado since I was 13 and 14 years old. Guys that were way older and way more seasoned than me. So at the end of the day, man, I'm prepared for whatever. You know what I mean? I train hard day in and day out. I run. I do play it by the book. I don't do nothing different. You know what I mean? I just work hard. That's what I got going for me. I got talent. You know, but if you add hard work to it, at the end of the day, you really can't go wrong.
So the Derek Finley fight, the first guy pulled out. He was supposed to fight a left-hander, and you switched to Derek Finley. How was the adjustment for that fight?
Adjustment was easy, man. Like, you know, I had over 100 amateur fights. You never really know who you're fighting at the end of the day. You may fight a right-hander or a southpaw. So at the end of the day, you just got to be ready for whatever. So when the change that came due to injury of Bronco McCarthy, you know it's nothing. We got so much solid boxing here. We just switch up. We grab the fleet right-handers and we got to work.
Okay. The Derek Finley fight showed that you can go the distance for full 10 rounds. Was that an achievement? Did it show you something? Because in that fight, we've seen you tested, we've seen you fight backwards, we've seen you come forward, we've seen you touch him.
Yeah.
We've seen everything that you had to show up in that fight. Yeah. Was that a feeling of accomplishment?
Man, I mean, to get the rounds in that you're supposed to get in, but with a tough guy like Derek Finley, a guy that's definitely coming to fight every time he comes in the ring. It was good to get the rounds in. We thought we almost had him out of there, but being that he's a veteran, been around the game, and so tough, you know, hard got to stop. You know, he prevailed, and you know, we were able to hit that mark, that 10-round mark. So, you know, I learned a lot from that fight about myself. I mean, I have heart. You know what I mean? I have determination. You know, I'm not gonna ever quit. And at the end of the day, man, you know, it just showed me something that I'm definitely ready for this game. You know, I always thought I was ready, and this is it. We put the work in, but it was a good test for me. It was a test for Derek Finley at the same time. I mean, he had to work as well. And so all that we did, all that we got hit, whatever, you know, it was a very aggressive guy, so we had to adjust. Whatever it is, it was just, you know what I mean? It made my brain work under those circumstances, and we did great.
So we remember when you first came in, all right? People knew who you was, but they didn't necessarily know who you was. Then there was that day that you sparred Floyd, right? Of course, there was a lot of people that was going around saying, you know, of course, you know, Floyd can't do anything wrong. But to the people from the outside looking in, they said this boy's going to be a star. From that experience sparring Floyd, what did you learn? What did you learn from that?
Oh man, I mean,
because in that session, you opened a lot of people's eyes. A lot of people went home and said, oh, there's that boy Leon Love in there that looks really, really good. What did you gain from that experience?
Oh man, just a grip of confidence, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm sharing the ring with the greatest fighters that probably ever laced the gloves right now. You know what I mean? All-time great. And to do that, share the ring, and I was a sponge at the same time. I was a sparring partner, so I was doing what I had to do to get him to work, but I was trying to learn as much as I can to be with him. So it's a blessing, man, to even have that opportunity. And you know, I wish I could do it again. I can't wait for the day to do it again so I can learn more. But I mean, it gives you a confidence. It's a crazy amount of confidence. I mean, it's at a level where you feel like nobody can mess with you. You know what I mean? If you can share the ring with one of the greatest fighters that ever laced him up and hold your own and do good more than most, and that's a real thing.
I remember that sparring session. There was no clinching. They wouldn't let you hold him. You guys had to sit there and box. And you landed some good shots. He landed some great shots, and it was a great session. As far as outside of the ring, because you're not just one of Floyd's fighters. Floyd also has given you the banner of the TMT to run with it. Outside of the ring, How does Floyd mentor you when you're in here sparring and he's watching you, or you're in here working and he's watching you? Gaining knowledge from him. What's been the best thing that he's taught you?
Man, just how to carry yourself. You know what I mean? As a professional, whatever. I'm a professional boxer, but I'm a professional as a man and being a man outside the ring. You know what I mean? I don't drink, I don't smoke. You know what I mean? We have fun. Obviously, we're young and we have fun, but I still carry myself to the utmost. You know what I mean? I don't. You know, you're a product of TMT, and people see that. So, if they see me doing wrong or doing, dumb things or whatever, it falls back on the rest of the crew. You know what I mean? And so I just carry myself to the utmost, and it's nothing hard because that's just me. You know what I mean? I'm very respectful. I'm always cool to hang around. You know what I mean? And I see that people like to be around Floyd, and I want people to always want to be around me. You have to enjoy the time. You know what I mean? And just be yourself. That's all I've ever been, is being myself around him, and I guess that's what just got me.
All right, so there's 3 fighters out there in your weight division. A lot of fighters say, "Oh, well, I'm gonna leave that up to my promoters. I'm gonna let them handle it and stuff like that. I'm just gonna fight who they want me to fight." But there's 3 fighters out there in your weight division. There's Gennady Golovkin, who a lot of people say he's a hard puncher and he fights heavyweights and everything like that, but at the same time, he's fought no one. Then you have Peter Quillen, who's a lot less inexperienced than you, but he's a hard puncher, and he'll be quick to say your name on Twitter and everything like that. Then there's also Sergio Martinez, who's probably the most avoided 160 to 154. Let him tell it. The question that I have for you is one of those guys one of the ones that you want to fight in the near future?
I want to fight all 3 of them if I could. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I don't bite my tongue. I mean, they're not where they are for no reason. They're all champions. I mean, I'm sure they put in the work to be there, and I'm sure they're gonna come whatever, regardless of whoever's in the ring, put on a performance to keep whatever they have at that status. But at the end of the day, I'm a young dog, man. And at the end of the day, I can say I have nothing bad to say about Peter Quillen or the GGG or Sergio Martinez. I actually know Peter Quillen very well. At the end of the day, this is a boxing business, and he has a belt. And that's something that I want. You know what I mean? So I want to snatch it away from him. You know what I mean? So if that's the person, Kid Chocolate is it. And so I'm just trying to climb the ladder and get there. You know what I mean? And whoever's first, whether Peter Quillen, GGG, Sergio Martinez, it doesn't really matter.
But I ask this: he is one of the people that you can fight. But at the same time, he feels protected. Because there's a lot of conflict of interest that probably won't let you guys fight because the individual will lose money in that sense. Do you feel that certain people hide behind that in this sport, that they know that their promoter will never let them fight that individual?
I mean, that's part of the business that I don't know about. I'm just a fighter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Regardless of the discussions with his side or whoever, I mean, we're at the end of the day. My manager Al Heyman knows what's best for me. My promoter Floyd Mayweather knows what's best for me. And I know that if we want that belt, we can get that belt. Hands down. So I don't think that's what it is. I mean, you got to think. You got Fernando Guerrero versus Kid Chocolate, all in the same stable. Al Heyman. So at the end of the day, it can happen if it's happening.